Welcome, dear children. Subject Mathematics Standard 7th. Today we will see 10th chapter Bank and Simple Interest. Now students, today we will see first of all what is bank. Now whenever the word come bank, what comes in your mind? It comes about the transaction of money. Clear? What is bank? Banks carried out the transaction of money. So let's see what is bank. Now student, bank is an government recognized institutions that carried out the transaction of money. Clear? Now bank make it easier to plan how we can use our money. Clear? Now what else we can do in a bank? We can either deposit our money in a bank or we can withdraw money from a bank. Clear? Now for that, for withdrawing and depositing a money, for that purpose what we need a account. Clear? So today we will see what are the different types of account in a bank. Now student, here I have used the word withdraw and deposit. Now what do you mean by the word withdraw and deposit? Now withdraw means when we are removing the money from our account is known as withdraw, and deposit means when we are adding the money in our account is known as deposit. Clear? Now see what are the different types of account. The different types of accounts are saving account, current account, recurring deposit account and fixed deposit account. These are the four type of account which we have to study in this chapter. Now let's see the first type of account, that is saving account. Now let's see what is saving account. Now a person can deposit a minimum amount and open a saving account. Saving account is meant for everyone. Any individual can open a saving account. Clear? Now in saving account what you will do, you can withdraw a money or you can deposit a money. Now bank will pay some interest on the saving account. Whatever balance is there in your account, in your saving account, for that bank is paying some interest. For saving account, what bank will provide you? Bank will provide you a passbook and bank will provide you a checkbook. Clear? And any individual can open this saving account. Understood student? A saving account is a basic type of bank account that allows you to deposit money and withdraw funds or withdraw money. Clear? You can also earn a interest in this account. Clear? Now next type of a account is current account. Now let's see what is current account. Now current account is mainly for the traders and the businessmen, the person who is dealing with money on the daily basis, that can open a current account. Clear? A businessman and only a traders can open a current account. Clear everyone? Now what bank will provide you for the current account? Bank will provide you a statement. It is same as your passbook as well as a checkbook. Clear? And one more important thing in current account is the bank doesn't pay any interest on the money in this type of account. Where you will get the interest? You will get the interest in the saving account, but we will not get the interest in the current account. For current account, bank is not paying an interest. Clear everyone? So a current account is meant for a traders or a businessman, means a person who is dealing with money on the daily basis, that person can open a current account. It is not meant for an individual. Now let's see what are the difference between the saving account and the current account. Now as we have studied that saving account is meant for the individual. Clear? Any individual can open a saving account, but current account is meant for only for the traders and the businessmen. Clear? Who can open a current account? A person who is dealing with money on the daily basis, that person can open a current account. Clear? Now for saving account, less amount is required. Clear? In less amount you can open your saving account, but for current account higher amount is required. Understood? And bank pays an interest for saving account. Whatever amount is there in your saving account, for that the bank is paying an interest. Clear? But bank doesn't provide any interest for current account. Understood? What is saving account and what is current account? What are the difference between the saving account and current account, students? Now next type of account is fixed deposit account. Now let's see what is fixed deposit account. Now what happens in fixed deposit account is you have to decide what amount you have to deposit in this account. Clear everyone? Now you have to deposit a certain amount for a fixed period of time. Clear? The amount and time you will decide that what amount you have to deposit in this account and for what period you have to deposit this amount. Clear? Understood everyone? Only once you have to deposit this amount in fixed deposit account. Clear? After the completion of the period, clear, when your period is completed, suppose you have kept that money for 2 years, so after the 2 years what you will get the higher rate of interest as compared to your saving account. In saving account we are getting less interest, but in fixed deposit account we are getting a higher rate of interest. Clear everyone? What is fixed deposit account now? Now next type of account is recurring deposit account. Now let's see what is recurring deposit account. Now recurring deposit account is also known as your RD account. Now what happens in this account is account holder can decide the amount to be deposited every month in the account. Clear? It is same as your fixed deposit, but what happens in fixed deposit, you have to deposit the money only once, but in recurring deposit account what happens, you have to decide a period. Clear? Every month you have to deposit money in that account. Clear everyone? In recurring, the amount and period you will decide. Understood? So that amount will be deducted from your saving account and it will goes to your recurring deposit account, and the end of the period and the completion of the period, what you will get the higher rate of interest. Understood? As compared to your saving account. Clear everyone? Now let's see how recurring deposit account work. Now first of all what you will do, you will deposit your money. Where you will deposit your money? In your saving account. Clear? From your saving account where your money will go? Your amount will go in your RD account. RD means in your recurring deposit account. And after the completion of the period, what you will get? You will get your amount as well as the interest. Clear? So students, today we have studied what is bank as well as what are the different types of account. In different types of accounts we have studied saving account, current account, recurring deposit account and fixed deposit account. Passbook first of all is issued for a saving account and a recurring deposit account. Clear? Passbook is not issued for a current account and a fixed deposit account. Passbook is only issued for a saving and a recurring deposit account. Now, amounts deposited, withdrawn and the balance are recorded in it with their dates. Clear? Whatever amount you are withdrawing, whatever amount you are depositing in your account, that all the transaction will be recorded in this passbook with date. Clear? Entries made in your passbook. See, first column is of line number. Clear? Second column is for date. Third column is for particulars, means whatever transaction happens in your account, that all will be shown here in the particulars. If you have deposited the money with check, or you have deposited the money with cash, or you have given someone else with the help of the check, all are mentioned in this particulars. Clear? Then it will be a check number. Clear? Whenever you are depositing the money or you are giving to someone else with the help of check, that check number will appear in the check number column. Clear? Then next column is amount withdrawn. Clear? Withdrawn, I had explained you what is withdrawn and deposited. Withdrawn means the amount you are removing from your account. Clear? And the next column is amount deposited, means whatever amount you are adding to your account it means deposited. Clear? and the last column is of balance, means what amount is remaining in your account. Clear? Now see, first one, on 2/2/16 the amount deposited was dash rupees and the balance dash rupees. Now here we have to write down what amount is deposited on 2nd Feb 2016. Clear? And what is the balance on that date? Now amount deposited, we have to see in the deposited column. See, your date is 2/2/16. Now we have to see in the deposited column how much amount they have deposited. 1500. So here we will write down 1500. Clear? And what is the balance on that date? Now this, see the last column, balance column. What is the balance? 7000. So here we will write down 7000 rupees is the balance. Clear? Now see the next one. On 12/2/16 dash rupees were withdrawn by check number 243965. The balance was dash rupees. Now on this date, 12th Feb 2016, what you have to do, you have to see how much amount is withdrawn. So where is 12/2? Yes, here is 12/2. So in which column you will see? In the withdrawn column you will see 12/2/2000. See how much money is withdrawn by the check number 243965, 3000. So here you will write down 3000. And what further we have to do? We have to find out the balance. The balance was dash rupees. So on this date, what is the balance? The balance is 9000 rupees. So here we will write down 9000. Clear? Now see the next one. On 26/2/2016, the bank paid an interest of dash rupees. Now what interest bank has paid on 26/2/2016? See, 26/2/2016, bank has paid an interest. Now bank has paid an interest. So where it will come? In withdrawn column or deposit column? Deposit column it will come. Clear? So how much interest bank has paid? Bank has paid the interest of 135 rupees. Clear? Like this you have to observe your passbook. Understood? Now let's see what is formulas. Now the first formula for finding the principal is equal to amount minus interest. How you will find out your principal? You will subtract interest from your amount. So what you will get? You will get your principal. Clear, everyone? Now next formula is for finding the interest. So what is the formula? Interest is equal to amount minus principal. So when you will subtract your principal from amount, you will get your interest. Clear? And the third formula is for finding the amount. How you will find out your amount? The formula is amount is equal to principal plus interest. Clear? If you will add your principal with your interest, you will get your amount. Understood, everyone? Now next formula is for finding the simple interest. Now for finding the simple interest, your formula is PRT upon 100. Now here P stands for principal, R stands for rate and T stands for time. Clear? So whenever it is asked to find out the simple interest, which formula you will use? You will use the formula that is PRT upon 100. It means P multiplied by R multiplied by T upon 100. Clear?
Thank you.